Okay, the first thing we have to do is put this in this form. It's the standard procedure. We've just got 1x squared, so we don't need the big bracket method. Okay, we need a squared bracket and we need a number. So this needs to have an x, so I can get my x squared. To find out the number here, okay, then you need to remember that you halve the number in front of the x. Okay, so you put that in there, and then straight away after the squared bracket, you subtract the square of this number here. Okay, that goes here. It's always a minus sign, and then you don't forget the plus 11, and then you simplify that into this form. So that's your first 2 marks. Now we've got to sketch the curve with this equation, so that's the one we've just done, showing clearly any intersections with the coordinate axes. Now intersections, x-intercepts and y-intercepts you have methods for. Okay, so the first one to do is the y-intercept, because that's when x equals 0. Okay, they've made you complete the square, so the next thing, even though they don't ask for the vertex, you need to think that the vertex is given by, okay, the values of whatever that p is, make it negative, and whatever that q is, just copy it. So the vertex is at minus pq. Now, there are only 2 marks for this, so I think it's unlikely you're going to have to do any work to find x-intersections. And the reason for that may be, if this q here is a positive number, then depending on what p was, if this is the x-axis, I'm not going to draw the y-axis because I'm just going to show the x-axis. If q, the y-coordinate of the vertex, is a positive number, the vertex is going to be somewhere above the x-axis. So a U-shaped graph won't have any x-intersections. So you just need to make sure that depending on your value of p, you've got this vertex the correct side of the y-axis, and you've got the correct y-intercept that you've calculated shown on the graph, and that should get you your 2 points. And then it asks for the discriminant of x squared plus 6x plus 11. So you need to know this word discriminant refers to that chunk of algebra b squared minus 4ac, which we always set up as a bracket squared minus 4 bracket bracket. You calculate the value of that using your values of a, b, and c for this quadratic, and that number is your answer. Okay.